Special today, we wind up our series on famous with a twosome whose wedding last summer was front page news in not one but two countries. Today we are at home with Canadian hockey star Wayne Gretzky and his American actress wife, Janet Jones.
Campbell Conference moving out of the corner. There's Gretzky, scores!
Number 99, or the Great One, is one of hockey's legendary stars. He holds or shares dozens of National Hockey League records, and he broke Canada's heart when he left the Edmonton Oilers for the Los Angeles Kings.
Hi.
Janet Jones is the dancer who played Matt Dillon's girlfriend in the film Flamingo Kid, and who added some spice to her Texas hoofer role in A Chorus Line. As a cover girl, she's been all dressed up, as well as hardly dressed at all. The word royal aptly describes their wedding. Her train was as long as a princess's. He looked every bit the royal suitor, and fans camped out for hours just to get a glimpse of the Great One and the woman who won him. Today, Home for the Gretzkys and their new baby is perched on a hill outside Los Angeles. Gracing one room is Gretzky immortalized by Andy Warhol, and in another room downstairs, mementos of his hockey career and her modeling work. Wayne, Janet, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we in your house?
Actually, I think you would call this the basement, but for us, it's like the rec room. And we got a jukebox back there, and it's kind of like a TV room.
Is this where you hang out the most?
Probably the least.
Yeah.
when we have 3 or 4 more kids, I'm sure this will be
Their room.
The real rec room.
Well,
Right.
when you bought this house in Los Angeles, did you buy a big house expecting that you'd have a big family?
Yeah, no
I think
question.
so, yeah. And we also wanted to find a place with a lot of land, and we were able to get, you know, a house like this with 2 acres, so that's good for kids, too.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things before we got married, and one of the things we were both concerned about was how many kids we were going to have, and we both felt that we wanted to have at least 3 or 4 kids, and this house gives us that ability to have room for them.
Well, at least 3 or 4. In this day and age, you rarely even find parents, it seems to. I mean, they draw the line pretty much at 2.
Well, I think that, you know, we both feel the same way. We've both been fortunate in our lives, and we're able to give something back. And our parents were great to both of us, Janet's family and my family. And we'd like to be able to share it with our kids. And our careers have been very good to both of us, and we're very fortunate.
How did you two first meet? Janet, how'd you meet?
How'd we first meet? Gosh, I think we were both 19 years old, and I was doing a show called Dance Fever, and Wayne came down to be a guest judge on it, and that's actually where we first met.
Yeah.
And then that summer, we through a group of people and different sports and stuff like that, we kind of ran into each other, and then we went on our ways. And then every like 2 or 3 years, we'd run into each other, and we were acquaintance type of friends, and we always got along because we both had the same interests. We both, like you said before, were very family-oriented. We both are from pretty tight families, and that's our priority. And
When did the sparks? When did you...
Sorry, Harry. Okay.
When did that come about?
Well, we met at a Lakers-Celtic basketball game. We were both at a game 2 years ago, and that time we met, and we started to see each other immediately after that. And one thing led to another, and before we knew it, we were talking about getting married and having kids and everything that goes with that, and what we wanted out of life and our goals that we had set for each other. And at the basketball game in Inglewood in '86, that would be the time that things kind of hit it for us right away.
But both of you actually had somewhat celebrated dating careers, if I may say. I mean, Janet, I know you dated a lot of well-known men, and Wayne, every time...
Wait, Kathleen. A lot?
Well, for
I mean, you know,
2.
I feel like so, like in all the papers, they say, oh, well, she dated this guy and this guy and this guy. Well, I'm just like any other girl. You know, everybody dates a little bit before they get married. And I'm glad I did, because when I met Wayne, I knew it was right, and...
We both feel the same way, too, that we both were lucky. We knew good people before we met each other, and
Yes.
our relationships were very nice, and we came from people that were very happy with. And then when we met, it just seemed to skyrocket us even that much farther. And, you know, things in life are meant to be, and Janet and I get along tremendously.
Do you two talk to each other and give each other career advice at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about it yesterday for about an entire day. Janet's career and my career, and, you know, we both talking about it yesterday. We went and spent a couple hours alone and watched a movie, and we both talked about yesterday about how difficult the last few months have been and how hectic it's been, and we wondered if our lives were ever going to settle down and be a little bit more relaxing. And you know, right now Janet has put her career a little bit on hold because of the baby and because of my moving down here, and we're tremendously busy, and we're just discussing about, you know, if she gets back to work and starts working, and how much tougher it's going to be on our relationship and how much more difficult it's really going to be. And it's a concern that we both have, but yet we both have to be happy as individuals in order to be happy as a couple. And, you know, hopefully, you know, for Janet and my sake, that her next move in her career is the right decision.
We have a little more to talk about. We're going to take a break right now and come back and talk with y'all in just a minute or two. We'll be back.
Okay. What's that, Janet, on your little lap?
This is Paulina. Paulina Mary Jean.
How many weeks ago was it?
7 weeks yesterday.
Oh, it's remarkable.
I know, it's a miracle. I can't believe it.
You know, you've gotten your figure back so quickly. How is that possible?
Actually, I think it helped because I worked out pretty much through my whole pregnancy. Towards the end, I was walking on the treadmill about 3 miles a day, and I feel that that probably helps me get back in shape pretty fast.
It's hard to resist sitting there looking at the three of you like that. Wayne was talking just before the break about a normal life. Janet, is that going to be possible one day? Is that what you dream about?
Yes. I believe it would be nice to be. We find that in the summertime when Wayne's off hockey and if I'm not working or anything, we have some time to get away and go visit family but you have to remember 1988 was pretty hectic for Wayne and I. We got engaged and married and had a baby and traded and moved down to LA and found a home. It was so crazy. I looked at him on New Year's Eve of '89 and I said, do you think that '89 will be a little quieter? And we're trying to work that out.
Wayne, when is Paulina going to learn how to skate?
Next year. At the Christmas party next year.
Janet keeps asking me when I'm going to take her skating. She says that if it was a boy, I'd have them out there skating already. But yeah. I think that, you know, as I said,